Hi, I'm John Fraser with SIMMS Fishing Products, and today I'm going to talk about an awesome feature that's found in our all-new Headwaters Sling pack. So what is this feature? Well, we recognize that there are tons of sling pack levers out there, myself included. However, we also understand that out of all of those sling pack levers, some like to wear the pack over their right shoulder, some like to wear it over their left shoulder. So in order to accommodate all sling pack levers, our product team developed a really cool solution that allows anglers to easily orient the shoulder strap to be worn over whichever shoulder they'd like. And I'm gonna walk you through how to do that right now. So when you get your Headwaters Sling pack, it is gonna come configured to be worn over your left shoulder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how you can convert it so that you can wear it over your right shoulder. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is, I like to start at the top of the pack. This piece of hardware right here, we will refer to as a G-hook. You're gonna just take this metal gatekeeper, slide it over and press down, and it should come free. Slide that out. And then I like to go to the bottom of the shoulder strap. Once again, you are going to slide that metal gatekeeper over, push down on the G-hook, and open up that G-hook. Next, you're gonna go to the chest strap, which you can see right here. There's a smaller G-hook. Same principle, slide the gatekeeper, press down, and let that come free. And then you're gonna wanna take your chest strap off of your shoulder strap, and in order to do that, this little piece of hardware right here we call a T-bar. You're just gonna give yourself some slack, kind of twist it, and slide that T out of the loop that's on your shoulder strap. So after you do that, you are left with a 38 millimeter shoulder strap, a 20 millimeter chest strap, and of course, the pack itself. All right, so now I'm gonna walk you through how you can configure this pack to be worn over your right shoulder. The first thing you're gonna wanna do, now that you have all the components separate, is grab your shoulder strap. Go ahead and flip it over and look for a gray tag that's labeled top. So you can see that here. I'm gonna set that right there for just a second. I'm gonna take my pack and I'm gonna look for a gray tag that's labeled top right shoulder. And you'll see there's a corresponding webbing loop right there. So I'm gonna take the shoulder strap, match top to top right shoulder, slide this G-hook right through that webbing loop and close the metal gatekeeper. Now I'm gonna run down the entire length of the shoulder strap, find the bottom G-hook that is labeled bottom with this black tag right here. I'm gonna look for a black tag on my pack that says bottom right shoulder. And once again, make sure it's not twisted, and go ahead and slide that G-hook through that webbing loop. Close your metal gatekeeper, and now your shoulder strap is attached. One thing I would point out is the top of this shoulder strap, regardless of the orientation, is always going to be the top of the shoulder strap. And you are always going to attach it to one of the webbing loops that's aligned in the center of the pack. So now that the shoulder strap is attached, we're going to go to our 20 millimeter chest strap. I like to start with the end that has the smaller G-hook, and you'll notice there's a black tag right here that's labeled chest. So I'm gonna go to the pack itself. I'm gonna look for a black tag that says right chest, as you can see right here. So I'm gonna take this G-hook and go ahead and slide it through that webbing loop. And close the metal gatekeeper, like so. Now, all that's left is to attach the T-bar. So if I set this pack up like this, you can see this is gonna be running across my right shoulder. When I flip this over, you're gonna see two bands of webbing, each of which has 4 different loops. I happen to know that I like for my chest strap to run on the low side, so I'm gonna use this loop. And if I flip this around, you'll see that because I'm orienting this for my right shoulder, I'm gonna use this band that will be on my right side. So I'm gonna put this pack flat, and I'm gonna go to this second to last loop on the webbing and take my T-bar and simply slide it through that loop like so. So now that's attached. Now, the only thing that's left is I'm gonna go ahead and unbuckle the chest strap. I'm gonna unbuckle the shoulder strap and put it on. Okay. So now, buckle my shoulder strap, reach down here, grab the chest strap, give it a buckle. Now all that's left is to give this a cinch, give that a cinch, and I'm good to go. So as you can see, it's relatively simple to orient the Headwaters Sling Pack to be worn over whichever shoulder you'd like. If you have additional questions, please feel free to visit your local retailer, visit simmsfishing.com, or reach out to our customer service department via phone or email.